し、やっていくか。ドーン。よし。
This is my Ironheart detection system has a scanning function which uses RK to detect certain environmental factors. Within zones where RK can be detected, my system can track the Ironheart through its unique pulse, particles, and energy. The tracking range and accuracy depends on where RK particles are distributed across Ingress. At present, considering the operational zones where descendants are deployed, approximately 35% of Ingress can be covered. I have just detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location, which is important. There is clearly something of interest at the Vulgus munitions factory. By using my detection system Descendant, I can find traces of the Ironheart through descendants who have been deployed throughout Ingress. However, the Vulgus called Aemon, the one who accessed the quantum monolith, gained a great deal of relevant information after repairing the Ironheart. It seems the theft of the Ancestors' data was also led by Aemon. Even though he is a Vulgus, he possesses a high level of understanding of the Ancestors' technology. However, a Vulgus is only a Vulgus. They cannot defeat a direct descendant of the Ancestors. Use me to find the Ironheart descendant. I will assist humankind from this moment forward.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide has been restored. I have a related operation for you. Please return to HQ.
OK。
Just get to the point. Descendant, a quick word before the briefing. You seem to be a little too preoccupied with your AI friend at the moment. As your commander, I'm concerned that you're prioritizing the guide over the operation report. The guide is only a strategic tool. I tolerate her under the condition she does not cross a line, but I don't consider her to be one of us. She is essentially data, and data can be manipulated by external factors, or even by itself. We should never see it as being at the same level as those of us who have fought together against the enemy, and built our trust in each other in the process. Keep that in mind, and you'll be the best teammate anyone could ask for. That being said, this operation was expertly handled. I trust you to keep up the good fight, Descendant. As you may be aware, the guide has detected Ironheart particles at Sharon's location. The location is inside the Vulgus munitions factory. Sharon and the Colon Special Forces have been conducting stealth reconnaissance, but time is running out. Once you've completed preparations, join Sharon and look for traces of the Ironheart. We've kept our end of the bargain. Now it's the guide's turn to prove her worth.
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
停留所が解放されたぞ。
It'll be fine for a while, alright? Sorry I wasn't able to help you at the excavation site. To be honest, I'm not sure if my functions, my skills, are at full capacity. It takes a huge amount of RK to maintain the Kuiper retroreflective active camouflage. It feels like my prosthesis and I are both slowly reaching our limits. But if the Ironheart is within our reach, I have to give it my all, even if it breaks me. The guide said that Ironheart particles are the fundamental clues we need to track it. They're kind of like footprints that the Ironheart leaves behind wherever it goes. I've compared the location of these footprints to the recon intel. We should find more conclusive data as we continue to follow the traces. I'll send the details of the zone you'll need to cover to your receive. The remaining zones will be covered by Colon operatives.
The Vulgus Munitions Factory. It truly is an ominous and horrifying place.
Can you feel that?
I can experience a variety of sensations through the Archae of Descendants, including the phantom pain you feel.
That's for me to deal with, Guide. Don't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Once I've dealt with my personal target, then I'll ask you to remove the pain.
You refer to the Vulgus you were pursuing.
帰り早いね。 再開しましょうか。
This operation? It's just wiping them all out.
Tactical target achieved. Zone with substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here. This is definitely suspicious. I'll send this info to Sharon.
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we've installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then we'd better retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time.
This wastewater is composed of Kuiper extracts and bulgus electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected intact and not dispersed.
If we can find the source of that wastewater, we could trace them more accurately. I have a place in mind.
Descendant, our reconnaissance indicates this is a bulgus weapon processing facility. To analyze the particle flow, we need to take a closer look inside. The vulgus are disrupting the particle flow. Please eliminate them, Descendant. More enemies. I'm detecting signals from multiple vulgus. This attack is relentless. Where are all their forces coming from?
Commence loading.
Strange. We've already destroyed their barracks. There must be another military facility somewhere.
Judging by the particle flow, the Ironheart came through here and was moved somewhere else. I'll keep analyzing.
HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Carell board. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical weapons that are capable of destroying the entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Ironheart is here, we may be able to investigate after destroying the enemy's facilities.
It's an interesting idea, Guide. But if it were possible, we would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create such a powerful weapon. The anti-air gun in the Albion mountain range is probably our heaviest hitter. That's why the Descendants and the Ironheart are humanity's last hope. Closing the dimensional wall to isolate ingress from the Colossi and the Vulgus. That would be the ultimate tactical weapon. Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
Descendant, I can detect both Ironheart particles. If you and Sharon can widen the range of Arche, I can obtain more accurate info. Also, my system has been more inconvenienced than I expected. However, it may be that my system has yet to be completely restored. In order to achieve my goal, our goal, my performance will need to improve.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
案外遠いな。もっと近場にある。かなり下だな。これどうやって移動すんこれ。落ちるやん。これだ。これだとか言って。落ちてるやん。
Descendant, I have found a suitable location for detecting Ironheart pulses. This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the Vulgus biosignals, I can detect pulses from a wide area.
.サンダーケージの研究が可能になりましたとか出たんだよ。 攻略サイト見たらなんか、雑魚殲滅に便利っていう話。
Oh, someone has deactivated the nuclear reactor. But right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location.
Eh? なんか勝手にミッション始まったんだけど。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。侵入作戦とか知らねえよ。なんだよ、それ。あれを触りに来たんや。あんなっちゃった。参加した途端クリアになっちゃったよ。あと1個。あっちどうやって行こうか。かなり遠いけど、届かなくない？あの、サンド通っていけばいけんの？暗号化情報のなんたらがなんたらって出てたけど、よくわからん。
Descendant, this facility seems to be a weapons engineering facility for the Vulgus ground forces. I'm detecting Ironheart pulses coming from somewhere deep within the facility. Please go further in and investigate.
If you're going to investigate in there, I'd like to request an additional mission. The Vulgus forces are preparing to remove the weapons and research from there. I was going to send number 17, but the size of the enemy force is too big. I need you to stop the supplies being removed and secure the weapons research data.
No. どうだ前か。今度こっちか。
Good. We've confirmed that the supplies have been destroyed. Now go secure the weapons research data.ペイングレネードレベルに使用可能。やっぱソロでやるのと人とやるのとじゃ全然難易度が違う。 Weapons research data secured. Kyber-coding technology on Vulgus bodies. So this was how they were enhancing the Legion of Immortality and Legion of Darkness units. Wait, this weapons data is...
The weapons belong to the Vulgus assassin unit that attacked you, Sharon.
I never thought I'd discover it like this. For now, we should focus on searching for traces of the Ironheart. Number 17, upload this information to the Colon database.
Affirmative.
can sense the Ironheart pulses more clearly now. It is puzzling that I cannot directly detect the energy, but I will know why when we find the origin of the pulses.
クリアしちゃう。未確認研究室の前でガイドと話す。どこだ？あそこどこだ？力じゃないのかな？違う気がしてきた。ここがこっち側？こんなとこに。
Descendant, it is hidden within. I can detect a continue. I recommend we investigate.
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready.
ああ、これあれか。またミッション、長いミッション的な感じのやつか。アンダーケージの研究ができるって言ってたから一旦戻ろう。これ光ってるとこなかったナイス。いたいたいたいた。
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
上だ。DPS170。マジか弱いの。でもアルティメットじゃん。すごくない？ 4 時間もかかんの。持ってないよ。課金の。4時間か。マジか。 この移動装置が機能してくんないとめちゃくちゃ遠いんやん。から左の方。やるつもりないから。痛い痛い痛い痛い。あそこどうやって行くやんけん。もう一個上。
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon,
Awaiting your transmission.
the traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, Guide. They've synchronized the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them. deactivated reactor. Turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
All units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
The Legion will become greater through the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. Give your lives for Kickoff. Stand at the vanguard for me, Alzaruk. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Alzaruk submits to Lord Karel's command. The Ironheart will initiate the data inversion immediately.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces are...
Alzarok.
I see you found the experiment records. Seems I wasn't thorough enough with the cleanup. Yes, I am Alzaruk, Lord Karel's vanguard. Born again, thanks to the Ironheart. Lord Karel said you would come. I am to bring him your hits. I'll be waiting, descendant.
Damn it. So the Ironheart's already gone then.
いけないんだけど。
Displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Alzarok. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
どっからどう行ったんあそこ。上か。強制的に移動させる。
A body bonded with Kyber molecules is truly impressive. Very nice, indeed. Even more of our soldiers I'll have your lifeless body join us as well.
It is over, Descendant. But there is so much information that it's hard to accept.
やっ
This
たー。なん
Alzarok
か
is
クリア
one
したわ。
but Durrell has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion. What could that be?
Beam Rifle。アルビオンエイド。イジンさん。
Corel, do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough. The Ironheart data must be reconfigured in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that. You understand my vision now, don't you?
Oh, of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion. Tip-off will engulf Increase. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear.
Descendant, I have the results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please make your way to HQ.
光ってる。教官 作戦クエスト。
Do you think that strategic planning? Excellent work, Descendant. Firstly, all of HQ is encouraged by the possibilities presented by the guide. Although we were unsuccessful in our retrieval of the Ironheart, thanks to the guide's tracking function, we uncovered this proves the guide's tracking system exists. However, the ingenuity that the Vulgus demonstrated with their use of the Ironheart was alarming. So much so, in particular, the inversion of the Ironheart ordered by Corral is something we must understand. From this point forward, HQ plans to adopt the guide's tracking functionality. The Descendants will soon be deployed throughout Ingress. Use the guide to track the humanity's full-scale. However, I know you have just completed a difficult mission. The Magisters have promised their full commitment to support research efforts. So before you go, Descendant, I have can you retrieve the Alzarog autopsy report from Jeremy? The report was intended for delivery to the Magisters. Jeremy requested a brief look at it, and I understand things are strained between you and Jeremy due to the recent operation. Descendant, just in case, I hope you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I actually saw Alpha slap Jeremy earlier. No one enjoys seeing their superior do something like that, but I believe it was a more appropriate punishment than a court-martial. I'm sure that Jeremy has also learned his lesson.
ジェレミーと話す。ジェレミーどこだ？こっちか。
Putting off introduction. What the? I was just reading the report on Alzarok and thinking, wouldn't. Anyway, looks like he got to. Now, that's an area that. And. Anyway, why are you here? What? Ah, so you're her You probably don't have time to argue with me anyway. All these so-called grown-ups having fun with their
ガイドの様子を確認。
Descendant, something has altered the property. As soon as we returned to Albion, I discovered traces in the desert, and in human terms, it felt Descendant. I suspect this phenomenon is caused by an inversion process. If Corel and Eamon. However, aside from this pain, I was unable for the properties of the Ironheart to change. A tremendous amount of energy.
Void dimension link detected. Colossus approaching. I repeat, void dimension link.
Descendant, this Colossus. Is it merely coincidence? The ancestors always removed the environmental value of chance from all variables. They believed all things had a cause. My thoughts are all muddled. It would be best to focus on the Colossus for now, Descendant.
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion, prepare for an intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily! And not just any Colossus, but stunning beauty? Somebody buy Alpha a new pen? He's gonna have to write so many letters of condolences today.
Alpha let him off with just a slap in the face. He should have gone after his neck.
I don't disagree.
I am analyzing the void paradox. Descendants, the Colossi are discerning, although the expected time of arrival for the Colossus is unknown. Stunning beauty is a Colossus which is insensitive to energy. But now, suddenly, one is making its way to it. Descendant, I'll send you to the void dimension.
Stunning beauty. 変えられるかな。強いのゲットしたか。アルビニズム、サブマシンガン。サブマシか。アサルトライフルが欲しいんだけどな、できれば。マグヌス AA が4209。2000も上じゃ、こっちの方がいいよ。1000も違うもんな。これを総合機。キャノンは、アサルトライフルが5991。スナイパーライフル超えるやつは、ショットガン。むずい。Oh.
Have you completed preparations?
David. とレベル上げた方がいいのかな。アルティメットバニー。わかんないんだよな、ここら辺のシーン。もう倒しちゃったよ。速攻だったん。
Have you completed preparations? Descendant, you have been successful. Even if using the words, the dimensional wall is currently in the worst state it has ever been. We must find the Ironheart. Closing the dimensional wall is the only way we can.
I suppose everyone thinks the dimensional wall is the only answer.
Are you saying it isn't?
I cannot say whether it is or not. As we do not have an Ironheart, nothing can be proven.
You think too much. We should find a heart and prove it then. I'm pretty sure there's one in Vespers. Traces from another Ironheart have been discovered in a forest in Vespers. I've already spoken with HQ. Let's discuss operation strategies. Come with me.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
あ、ナイスじゃん。プレイナってどこだ？こっちか。
I was wondering who it was. It was you? Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rep. Anyway, like I said over comms, we've discovered Ironheart traces in Vespers. I had business to. Suddenly, the guide appeared, claiming she felt the pulse of an Ironheart in the area. And then, simultaneously, according to the guide, these multiple signals weren't byproducts of the Ironheart like Alzarok was. Comparing now, well, it's obvious, isn't it? We have no other choice but to check When I came back to HQ to report on my operation, they told me Jeremy makes me very uncomfortable. But I have no trouble trusting you. So, I'll take your silence as consent. I knew you'd accept, even if you did. We'll head to the Vespers outpost once you're ready. It'll give Dr. Glay time to...
暗号が爆発はしない。顔がすごいことになってるけど大丈夫？ 他何があんの？だってなくない？アルティメット。サンダーケージ使用時だからまだ。手に入れたらしいです。バルビーの螺旋触媒研究。 一旦中断するか。